What's going on, everybody? I thought I'd come on here live. I'm currently on location at the moment, so I do not have the music. I do not have all the stuff that you're used to seeing on here. But after SmackDown last night, I felt like I had to. WWE is refusing to push LA Knight. You got to be asking yourself, why? Everybody's behind him. The fans are behind him. But I got fucking idiots online telling me, look, LA Knight needs to be built up. Built up to what? What does he need to be built up for? He took 20 motherfucking years. 20 years to get to where he is on the main roster right now. He was broke for 20 years. Do you people not listen to Chris Van Vliet's video with the interview that he did with the megastar? No. You obviously don't. And then I still, even earlier this afternoon, I get people, that's not the story, man. It's after SummerSlam. Really? It's going to be after SummerSlam, man. Oh, really? What's next? He's going to lose? Maybe not even be on the card? And then you're going to come at me and tell me, oh, well, it's going to be after Survivor Series, man. You said Money in the Bank. What happened to Money in the Bank? What happened to Money in the Bank? He lost. And then we go to SummerSlam now. He had the chance to win on the card for the United States title opportunity at Austin Theory. And what happens? What happened? He lost. Rey Mysterio won, but I guess Mr. Vince McMahon, he forgot to realize that Rey's going to be facing Santos Escobar. They're in the same faction, and then they're going to be going up against each other. I mean, how stupid is this dumb fuck? I am so sick of Vince McMahon. A year ago today, we were all happy. We're all throwing up parties and everything because we all thought he was actually retired. What happened? He wasn't even gone more than 6 fucking months. And was he really gone? That's the question we still ask ourselves to this day. Was he really gone? No. He was still giving creative suggestions to Triple H remotely. So how gone was he really? So I don't fathom. Why don't you people realize he refuses to give us what we want? This old motherfucker wanted to stay in the Thunderdome because he didn't want to hear what we fucking had to say. That was actually a thing. Vince McMahon wanted to stay in the Thunderdome during COVID because he didn't want the fucking fans to have a say in what he does with the product, what he does with creative, all of that bullshit. And now that we're saying in voice, we want LA Knight, we want LA Knight, we want LA Knight, the man is refusing even harder to actually give him the win. And now here's what's going to happen. You can disagree with me all you want. I don't fucking give a shit. But here's what's going to happen. Remember Braun Strowman back in 2017, I think it was? When he was red hot, everybody was behind him. Everybody wanted him to win. Look what happened when he finally got the fucking Universal title. Nothing. No one gave a flying shit that Braun Strowman was Universal Champion. They did it. And I fear that the same thing is going to happen here. They're going to wait too long, and they're telling us, be patient with Cody Rhodes. Be patient with LA Knight. We'll give it to you when we feel like giving it to you. Yeah, to a point to where you hope the reactions and the huge pops that he's fucking getting die down to where you don't have to fucking worry about it. That's what you're hoping for. You're hoping for eventually we stop giving a shit, and then you'd be like, see, I was right. LA Knight's not going to win. They don't care anymore, so I can push my narrative and do whatever the fuck I want to do. That is Vince McMahon 101. I am telling you, there are so many people fucking upset last night over LA Knight losing. I didn't even give a shit about the rest of the show. I don't know about you, but the rest of SmackDown fucking sucked. It did. It was boring. I didn't care what the hell was going on. You could tell in the crowd, even when the Bloodline came out. No one cared. because WWE keeps dropping the fucking ball on LA Knight, and if they keep doing that, people aren't going to show any enthusiasm when they actually really want them to. I mean, you had one fucking job. I agree with JD. You had one fucking job. Give LA Knight the win. Is that fucking hard? Why did they make it so fucking hard? Why? I don't understand. Tunnel visionary, tired of the bloodline. I understand. I get where you're coming from. Yes, it is going stale. It is getting a little out there, but I think they're only doing it because Vince McMahon probably wants to be like, oh, I see Roman Reigns. It's getting close to Hulk Hogan. I hate that fucker, Hulk Hogan. So we're going to keep it on the bloodline as long as possible so Roman can pass Hogan, and then we're going to drop it on him. Then I'll say, oh, that fucker Hulk Hogan, he's not even in top 3 anymore. That's just how he is. They're dragging his shit out just for Roman to pass Hogan. I said this earlier this year. I honestly think the old man is going to get tunnel vision, just like just like Tunnel Visionary, your YouTube channel is. Vince McMahon has tunnel vision on 1,400 fucking days, and he's not going to let anything get in the way of that. All this is just trying to drag it out. Meanwhile, you got poor LA Knight, who's over as fuck, and just because he got over on his own, they don't like it. And they're doing whatever they can to give it to anyone else but. People are like, oh, I'm happy Ray won. What does Ray need to win? Ray has won the World Heavyweight title. Ray is a Hall of Famer. Ray has won every single fucking title in WWE, WCW. Where else? I don't fucking know. Did he wrestle anywhere else? I don't know. But if he did, well, he probably won it there too. And I just couldn't believe myself. I see that graphic come up and I see fucking Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar, and Vince McMahon's probably like, well, I don't even know what's going on here. They're in the same faction? Oh, well, they don't give a shit. You know, give them the match anyway. It's cannon fodder to their agenda. No need for Ray or Sheamus at this point. Exactly. I love me some Sheamus. Don't get me wrong. I do love Sheamus. He's doing a great amount of body of work. But it's not 2011 or 2012 when he was World Heavyweight Champion. It's not that time anymore. It is not that time anymore. If Vince McMahon does not fucking get the point of why we don't want that shit. And I'm going to tell you one thing. Don't be surprised if Charlotte Flair wins the 15-time champion. It's going to happen. Regardless, she's going to win whether EO cashes in on her on the same fucking night at SummerSlam and beats her. I'd be okay with that, but that would just give Charlotte a quick number towards 16 times. So I wouldn't be surprised if they actually do something like that just to get her closer to 16, because she's going to be the one. Charlotte's going to be the one to fucking pass Ric Flair, and they're going to be like, oh, well, it only makes sense because it's his daughter, and we're going to keep it in the family. Well, it's John Cena. John Cena, he's nowhere to be found these days, maybe about once or twice a year, and I know the people aren't going to be happy if he breaks it. So we're going to have Charlotte Flair do it. Oh, boy. Charlotte fucking Flair. Oh, she's going to be the 16-time champion. Who gives a shit? I really don't. She's maybe a nice person at heart, but I don't give a two fucks if she wins another twice. Who cares? Unless they do something to have Randy Orton be the guy. Ric Flair said he wanted Randy Orton to be the guy to break his record. Well, WWE, we can't have that, so we're going to give exactly what you don't want and give you Charlotte Flair as the fucking 17-time champion. You know what's going to happen. She's only 37 years old, and she's going to fucking be the one to do it. Whether it happens within this year, it very well could, because you know how WWE is fucking passing those titles around these days. She could win and lose in the same fucking night as SummerSlam, come back in a couple months, win at Mania. That would be 16 times. And by SummerSlam next year, she could be a 17-time champion. Really. I saw a thing, whose fucking birthday was it today? Akira Tozawa. Who? Akira Tozawa. 16 fucking time, 24/7 champion. Really? That's what we're celebrating. That's what we're celebrating, guys. 16 fucking time 24/7 champion. Trash. Absolute trash. I really I really don't understand. And that's the biggest problem. That's the biggest thing I wanted to come on here and tell you guys is that WWE is absolutely 100% top to bottom, left to right, whatever you want to call it. They are refusing to give you LA Knight because we actually want it. I'm telling you, that's the thing. They know that we're interested, so they're going to do their best to fucking say, fuck you. They are. And just, there's nothing interesting happening on SmackDown anymore. There really isn't. I mean, how much farther can they do the fucking bloodline? I really don't know how much more they could do. It is interesting that Roman's going to put his spot on the line. But even if he lost, would he actually give it to Jay? I doubt it. Because he just lost to Jay, and he didn't give Jay anything. So I don't put it past these people to remember what comes out of their ass and what comes out of their mouths. I really don't. I mean, I love WWE. Don't think I'm trying to hate, and don't think I don't want to support him. I do. It's just I see bullshit, and that's what I'm here to tell you. Most of it is bullshit. It is. It's quite simple. It really is. And I'm just like, what is wrong with them? One fucking job. That place would have been so happy if LA Knight would have fucking won. And what did they do? Vince McMahon said, fuck you. We're going to have him lose. I don't understand. I really don't understand WWE's logic. And they probably didn't even fathom at the point of it's going to be Rey and Santos. They actually put the graphic up there like it actually meant something and not think of the problem, oh my God, they're in the same group. Then the other issue that we have going on, this will be I think the last point that I have to share with you guys. The other issue that we have going on is fucking Judgment Day being on every single motherfucking show. Every motherfucking show. And I'm just like, Monday, okay. Tuesday, and now Friday, I'm just like, oh my God, it doesn't matter if it's just two of them. It doesn't matter if it's all of them. It's still Judgment Day on every fucking show, and it's overkill. And that's the way fucking Vince McMahon is. Overkill. I wouldn't be surprised if next week we find out they're on Raw, NXT, and SmackDown again. I really would. It would not surprise me one fucking bit if that's the case. And it's just unbelievable. It really is. And that's pretty much everything that happened on SmackDown. This was kind of like a little bit of a post-show. I apologize for that truck next to me. Let me roll this window up because obviously they're not carrying down doing a fucking recording. But anyways, SmackDown sucked. It really did. If they would have at least had LA Knight actually win, the rest of the show, I could have been like, yeah, it sucks, but they made the right booking decision by having LA Knight win. So you know what? I could suffer the rest of the show being garbage. But no, they had to fucking do that and set the tone for the rest of the night, where we're all like, I almost said fuck SmackDown. I'll wait for JD's review. I almost turned that shit off, and I'm just like, what is the point of watching this show? Because fucking he lost. He was the main focus point. The segment went about 30 fucking minutes. And there was a spot where we actually thought he was going to win. But they did the same thing in Money in the Bank. To where he got hot and started getting all his finishing moves. And he still lost. And they did the same thing here. And I worry that they're going to do the same thing next time. But he needs to be built up, man. He needs to have some patience. LA Knight's going to eventually get there. And then when he does, that moment's going to be so huge. I mean, these people are really stupid. They're really fucking stupid. I mean, I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but I can see through the bullshit. And if you don't agree with me, fine. I don't know what you're watching, but that's just how I feel. And I feel LA Knight is the guy. And I do thank you all. This was kind of not even a last minute. This was like impromptu as all fucking hell. And I appreciate those of you that came in here. please, if you can, I'm going to get out of here. I don't want, sure you don't want to hear me rant for an hour. We're almost at 20 fucking minutes now. If you can, please hit the thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. If you are new and you heard this for the first time and you like the little rant here, subscribe. That really would be greatly appreciated. I love you guys. Sorry I was a little vocal today, but you know what? That's just how I feel with WWE and their illogical booking. But I love you guys. Take care. Enjoy your Saturday. And I'll see you back for another live stream, but this time with the laptop and the studio and everything on Monday. I'll let you guys know on Twitter what time that'll actually be. But I love you guys. Take care and enjoy your Saturday.